one goes out to my homies from the old school. This one goes out to my homies, kept it real, stay true. We used to party on the west side, drinking Bud Ice and eating hot fries in that 63 ride. Didn't worry about no 5-0, it was all about survival. Went back in 97 drinking Seagram 7 on a Tuesday night in left field right. Every now and then when I look back and think, all those nights we just sit back and drink, feel like it yesterday. It don't seem so far away. Whoa, one goes out to my homie from the old school. This one goes out to my homies who kept it real, stay true. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Goes out to my homie from the old school. Little one goes out to my homies, get real, stay true. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa. My homies, yeah. Do one goes out to my homie, hey, hey, yeah. Do one goes out to my homie.
Wow, thank you, Carlos, for being here with us on SAC Tiny Stage Concerts. For those of people who might not know you, can you please introduce yourself? And what was the song we just heard?
Well, the song you just heard was the Homie song. It's an original that I wrote, probably like 12 years ago. And I used to perform it in and around town with my band DB and the Struggle. We haven't played together since 2012, but I redid it this time on the oldies tip for my new project coming up. So yeah, with MC Wicks.
And of course, you mentioned your band, but you are Mr. Carlos Montano, right?
Yes.
So can you give us a little background? Like, how did you get to where you are now?
To be honest with you, okay, start off in church. Funny thing, I grew up in the same church as Patrick Contreras. His older brother is actually my compadre, and he's also was my youth pastor growing up. So James Contreras. Also in that church was Nate Guzman, the drummer, the awesome drummer. But yeah, I started off in church, and then it wasn't until like, I don't know, maybe 2000 or something, or 99, 2000, I started playing around town with some other bands. I had like a punk band and a metal band and all kinds of stuff, man.
Right.
Yeah.
And were you a guitar player through the whole time? Like
Guitar and vocals, yeah. But really, when I really started to get my hands dirty, Yosemite Falls, the very first one out there on Ashland and 99. So they had I don't know if you're familiar with that spot, but they got like a little bar in the back. And I was going there to apply for a cook position when I heard the two owners, Manny and Fidel, they were talking at the time in the back, and he's like, "Hey, man, did you ever get the piano player?" And I go, "What?" I was just listening to him, and he goes, "No, I didn't get the piano player for the back lounge, you know." So I stood up and I said, "Hey, man, I could do it," and I auditioned for them, and I got a job there cooking and playing the guitar.
Wow,
that was my start.
So where can people find you? Like, where do they go to hear this music?
I'm on YouTube. I got this new project with MC Wicks. Check it out, the Homie Song with MC Wicks, and also Fulton Street. I don't know if you've seen the video. It's huge. It's pretty big right now. We're almost at 10,000 views. Not even 2 months yet, and we're almost there. Wow. So I'm getting a lot of love for that with featuring MC Wicks and Baker, my man BKR, Jacob Martinez. Yeah, raps. So
throws it down. These are dropping names like crazy around here.
Got to, man.
So people must love you if they're willing to play with you and just come and hang out, right? Like,
I put in a lot of work, brother. A lot of work, a lot of hard work. I mean, through the years and ups and downs. You learn your stuff, you learn your craft, you learn a lot of hard lessons sometimes, but you keep going, and that's what I'm doing. So.
Right, awesome. So the next song is "Real People." Can you tell us a little bit of the influence or maybe the background on that song?
Well, to me, it's just like. Ever since I was young, I would always trip out on like when you're driving to another city and you put gas and somebody takes money from you and, cashier or whatever, and you walk out and you think, man, will I ever see this person again in my life? Well, you know what I'm saying? Just those kind of things that we don't think about, they just go right past us and we don't even acknowledge that. And that was kind of like a thought that, gave me the inspiration for the song Real People. Real people, yeah, real people, real people. At the gas station, maybe in the mall, different races, religion and all. One thing in common, we're all on a paper chase, running in a rat race, running in a rat race. Real people, real people, real people, real people. When I was a young boy, Mama taught me to pray. Said, son, get ready for the judgment day. Love your neighbor like you do yourself. Build up your heavenly way. Real people, real people, real people. I was a young boy, mama told me to pray. Said, son, get ready for the judgment day. Love your neighbor like you do yourself. Build up your heavenly way. Real people, real people, real people, real people. You got to know it's true. Real people, just like me and you. Real people, every day. Real people.
Wow, what a great song, Carlos. Thank you for that. I want to take a little bit to get to know a little, pick your brain a little bit and know what you're thinking. So in your songs, I hear a lot of really proud moments about Fresno, about your community, about your life and experiences. Could you maybe go into that a little bit? Like, what drives that?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't know. I've always, this is where I came. I grew up and, I've seen my town evolve. I've seen a lot of things come and a lot of things go. I grew up here and I'm just proud of my town and what it's become and the possibilities that we have here. And so I just want to be a part of it, even if it's, in the background or, just maybe producing or helping someone out, somebody else out in the music, in the music scene, but I'm still in it. So, I mean, what I mean?
So I heard you mention about things coming and going. Is there something in particular that you really miss that's gone?
There's a couple of things. I miss when the reggae scene was big out here. And I miss Thursday night reggae nights at the Babylon. Or when it was the Avalon that was Thursday night reggae nights. That's how old school I am. I remember that.
But for you kids, that was an old venue.
Oh, you youngsters, yeah. No, I missed the reggae love that we had, and then it kind of went through this phase. Also, I'm from the 90s, so I was in that whole rave scene. I used to spin records, and there's still some DJs out there that have, they're on the radio now. Hey, DJ Herb, what up? Your boy Carlos, I remember when we were playing in warehouses, abandoned warehouses in downtown Fresno with the generator. You know what I'm saying? The good old days,
So how would you, we just heard two songs and we got another one coming up. How would you classify your sound? Does it fall into a specific genre?
I'm not sure. So it's definitely Chicano oriented, hood oriented, I grew up in West Fresno, but I was always on the east. That's where I went to church. So, I've always been down with the hood and like the sounds and the songs. I grew up in the 90s. That's when, NWA and all that stuff. But speaking of the hood, everybody's got like Theos and older uncles that used to play, like Parliament and Zap and Roger and oldies, man, like, some straight Chicano oldies, or some old doo-wop, some Duke of Earl, songs like that,
Yeah.
So, but it seems to have stricken a chord with some people, like a certain genre or a certain group of people. The people that like oldies, people that like people, I don't know, the hip hop community, the hip hop in Fresno. I've always embraced them. I used to do an event called Hip Hop in the Park, and I was not I didn't do hip hop at the time. I just wanted it to do something to get people together, and we had free barbecue, man. And you can't beat that. That's for the people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I've always had that heart of just trying to provide something that maybe the city's not providing for the people.
Yeah.
Kind of grassroots. By the people, for the people. You know what I mean?
Exactly. No, that's great. That's great. And I love that it's all community driven. So the next song we're going to listen to is Roll On, right? Anything to say about that song?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, this is on our the new project. I got my boy, The Fee. He's a local rapper. He's on this one. Not right now. He's not here. I'm just doing it acoustic. But on the original, which should be coming out soon, the video should be coming out in about a month and a half or so. Check it out. It's about cruising in the park, chilling with your peeps, barbecue, lowrider bikes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All that family, and that's what the spirit behind this song right here. Roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on. Rolling through the park with my homie in line, feeling alright. Slow and low, bumping oldies in that 63 ride. We're going to a barbecue. Everybody's gonna be there. All the homies and some homegirls too. But there ain't no rush to get there. So we roll on. Roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on. I get to the spot, my compas grilling, and it sure smells good. My primo Mike is just chillin', having throggles with some boys from the hood. Everybody's having a real good time. Little kids are swinging on swing. When the sun goes down, we're gonna hit the town. Maybe cruise on 410 or King. We roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on. Roll on, roll on, roll on, just roll on, roll on, roll on, just roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on. Roll on, got to roll on. Rolling Park, baby. So we roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on. Roll on. I get to the spot, my compas grilling, and it sure smells good. My primo Mike is just chillin', having throggles with some boys from the hood.